Hi guys, welcome back to my channel.
Why are we single and what may be repelling others from us? There is nothing wrong with being single, but there are indeed some behavioral patterns we all follow that may be keeping us single. Astrologers shared each issue that all zodiac signs may have which are not opening us up to relationships. Aries, you haven't made time in your schedule for dating. If you meet someone who seems promising, you aren't afraid to make the first move, but you can never seem to find a time to get together that's good for both of you. Sometimes you need to be able to make a compromise, and if it's not worth it to you to reschedule one workout to meet someone, you're not only not physically available, you're emotionally unavailable as well. Taurus, you've decided somewhere along the line that you have a type and you rigidly stick to it. You could meet someone who checks off all the boxes on the compatibility test, but if they're not your type, you refuse to consider them as anything more than a friend. Try to loosen up your strict guidelines on what you must have in a partner and open yourself up to more possibilities. Gemini, it doesn't matter how young or old you are, you think you're not at the right age for love. If you're young, you want to have fun and don't think you're ready for anything serious. If you're more mature, you've convinced yourself that your ship has sailed and you're too old for love. Hey, stop putting an age limit on love and you might be surprised at what you find. Cancer, you have a difficult time letting go of your past relationships. It's funny how much better they seem now that they're long over. The problem is that when you're obsessing over an ex, you close yourself off to experiencing love in the present. There was a reason that relationship is in the past. Leo, it's funny how you're somebody who has no trouble meeting people and completely charming them, and yet you depend on online dating to meet someone. You're actually somebody who is much more appealing in real time, and it's not good to hide behind the safety of the screen. You'll do better with being in the same room with someone and showing them your true amazing personality, not the one you fictionalized for the internet. Virgo, it's been said before, but you're just picky. You like to believe that you just have high standards, but what good are they when no one, not even yourself, can meet them? This doesn't mean you have to settle for the first person who comes through the door. Just relax those high standards a bit. They don't have to be a supermodel, brilliant scientist, gifted artist. Regular people are good, too. Libra, somewhere deep down, you just don't believe you deserve big love. Maybe you were a jerk to someone who you dated a while ago, or maybe you're afraid you just don't know how to be in a healthy relationship. You've grown up, and no matter how much of an asset you were, you deserve a second chance to find someone who adores you. Scorpio, you like to spend time alone, but sometimes when you're alone you can get extremely pessimistic. You start thinking of all the relationships that everyone thought were so perfect, and how they imploded. You might meet someone and your imagination will immediately start creating scenarios where everything goes terribly wrong in the imaginary relationship. Sagittarius, you're afraid that once you start to really know someone that they'll stop surprising you and will become boring. In fact, the opposite may be true. There are people that we can know for a lifetime who continue to surprise and fascinate us. When a relationship deepens, it becomes infinitely compelling. Capricorn, we get it. You're focused on your career right now. The thing is, you're always focused on your career and your future, and this is just a big excuse to avoid putting yourself out there. Extremely successful people seem to be able to fit in love and relationships, so you can as well. Aquarius, you enjoy people, but you also enjoy spending time alone. Maybe too much. You think that love is going to be a non-stop emotion fest, and you're not comfortable with that. Every relationship is different, and while it does take some give and take, you have the power to create the type of relationship you need. Pisces, you'd prefer that your friends and family found love than you find it. You're overly concerned about the happiness of others that you ignore your own happiness. It's okay to pursue a romantic partnership, and it's also alright to put yourself first. You're the most unselfish person in the world, so being a little self-centered when it comes to love is a good thing.